Hey boys, okay, so this is going to be a pretty quick video just going over what argumentative writing is. We're going to go over our main focus today is talk about kind of those key vocabulary words that make argumentative writing distinct from, let's say, persuasive. And then we're going to end the video and you're going to watch me talk about the structure and how I might begin planning to answer that prompt. Does VAR make soccer better? Okay, so if this sounds like a video you want to watch just to get re-familiar with argumentative writing and get a little bit of a head start on how do I tackle this, stay tuned for what's coming up. For those of you who feel pretty confident that you don't need to watch this video, you feel like you know it, you're ready to go straight to the document, and you guys can start writing, leave comments, call me if you need me. There's also a purple box labeled resources. In that box you will find videos to how to write a good intro, how to write a good conclusion. You'll find some videos on some documents that are linked to transition words. It's going to be filled with a couple different resources that you guys might find helpful. You may not want to sit through a video of me explaining kind of each step, but you might want a list of some good transition words. So check out that box to see if there's anything down there that might be helpful to you in the process, okay? So let's get started talking about argumentative writing and our day one. So argumentative writing is when the writer presents a claim on a controversial issue and uses evidence to support it. So notice there's two sides here. And we know from class that it's really important in argumentative writing that you've got your claim, evidence all over here, but that you're also mentioning the other side. It's not a completely unbalanced scale. Argumentative writing really tries to think about both voices. So you guys can read these two definitions, but essentially our issue is, does VAR make soccer a better sport? You guys can have different opinions. You've watched a video, you've read an article, you've become more familiar with soccer over the past week and a half. And so now you're a little bit more informed to answer this question. Your answer to this prompt, our issue, is your claim. Your claim is your conclusion about a text, topic, event, or idea. In this case, your topic, which is, does VAR make soccer a better sport? So we've talked about this before. How is it different than persuasive writing? Persuasive writing also includes a claim, so you also have to make an opinion or have an opinion. However, in persuasive writing, the supporting details are based on feelings and emotions. In argumentative writing, they're not. So let's look here. This is persuasive. This boy says, all my friends will be going, and I will be mad if I can't go. So he's going to feel mad. Do you think that's going to convince his mom to let him go just because he's going to feel mad? Nope. Poor thing, you'll be mad. In that case, too bad, so sad, bucko. Her or his emotions, his feeling, doesn't convince her. It's not a good argument. He's just trying to persuade her. He needs to come up with a strong argument. What reasons and evidence does he have that would be really beneficial for him to go to this place that he could convince his mom maybe? So counterclaim, one way he could start arguing better with his mom or presenting a good argument is by bringing up the counterclaim. So the counterclaim challenges the argument by addressing the position of someone who you may not agree with. So in this case, he's like, okay, I won't just say, Mom, I'm going to be so mad if I can't go. He's going to say, Mom, you may think that if I stay out late, I won't be able to have the energy for my soccer games over the weekend. So he's bringing up, oh, the mom side. She says, yes, that's exactly what I think. So this positions this boy to now say, I totally get it, Mom. That's a great reason. Let me tell you why me going out actually wouldn't get rid of my energy. Maybe it will give him more energy for his soccer games. But now he's set up to make a good argument because he's mentioned the other side. So in a good argument, in a argument, you really need to include the counterclaim, the other side of the argument. I included this visual because some of you guys are familiar with this model. When I say essay, some of you are like, is that a paragraph? When I say essay, I'm thinking this, your introduction, conclusion, 3 body paragraphs in the middle. What we've always been doing, what you've been doing for a while. Some of you are familiar with this visual as to what a good essay looks like. This is another visual. So this is what we really use in class a lot, your introduction and conclusion paragraphs. I put stars by them because there are tutorials in the resources box, the purple box, where you can, I would really encourage you guys to go watch those videos, and you'll find some really great tips on how to write a strong introduction, how to write a strong conclusion. So now we're really on to planning. So Miss Mackey is not a computer whiz, and so if I were given this assignment, I already started doing it, I would have like a notepad, a piece of paper. If your parents have scrap paper, you can grab some of that if you like writing. And I would write this all out on paper. And so the first thing I would do is I would establish my claim. I'd ask myself, okay, what do I think? What is my claim? So you'd have to go back to the article. Sorry, those are all those videos. You'll have to go back to this article, back to the video, potentially if you want to kind of refresh yourself. Think of your claim. Once you have it, you need to think of your reasons. Put check marks next to them. What are 3 or at least 2 reasons why your claim is true? Why is soccer better? Because of VAR. Once you have the why, your reason, you'll need to find some evidence. So you may say that VAR is more fun, or VAR makes soccer more fun. Evidence. According to this article, fans get really excited and they get a buzz when the game stops and we watch the play happen in slow motion. Therefore, so here's this part, your analysis. Therefore, VAR makes soccer more fun, makes soccer a better sport because it is more fun. You bridge your reason and evidence to how does your reason and evidence support your claim? You just write a sentence or 2. You do that for each paragraph, and then as you're forming this, I didn't plug it in for you, but you guys do need to be thinking about your counterclaim. And I'll make this a different color. Let's make this blue. So you do need to be thinking, okay, where do I want to put my counterclaim? Do you want to dedicate a whole paragraph to your counterclaim? So instead of having a 3rd reason, you just say, some people argue the opposite. They say this because, however. Or maybe, I saw some of you guys did this in your earlier writing, you mentioned the counterclaim at every single paragraph. So you have your reason, your evidence, you mentioned the counterclaim, but then explain why your reason was better. So maybe you do that. Or maybe you decide, you know what, I'm going to keep these the same and I'll bring up my counterclaim somewhere in my conclusion paragraph. So that's one thing to think about as you're brainstorming today, is where are you going to put your counterclaim? Again, linked in your resources is a page that has, here's some transition words or transition phrases on how to address your counterclaim. But that will be for tomorrow if you start unless you start drafting today. Okay, so here's a great format. Today, all you need to be doing is starting to think about planning how you're going to structure your argument. And so that's what this video is going to be about. Tomorrow, I'll post a video where we're going to take what you wrote in here and we're going to start typing that out, writing it, okay? So if you guys have any questions, call me, email me, you can leave a comment, you can Google Meets me, just send me an email so that I know I need to video chat with you. Yeah, let me know if you have questions. I'm really excited to read these. I'll be on Google Classroom all day almost, so really just hop in whenever. Good luck, guys.